Hello, I'm here with my car. What a weird intro that is. Basically, look, hello guys. I'm here with my Nissan 370Z. Been a long time since I've done a video. Those who are familiar with the channel will know I'm slowly doing this car up, slowly making it better and better. And this is different, this is new, isn't it? This is a AMS style, because it's not AMS, it's a style full carbon fibre vented, functional vents, bonnet, hood, whatever you want to call it. And on today's video, we are going to be installing it. So as you can see, it's all done, it's all installed. We're going to go back in time now, and we're going to go install it. So let's go.
Right guys, so this is just a real quick voiceover, I guess. You won't see me put the carbon fibre bonnet on because it's not that interesting and I look like an idiot and I made a lot of mistakes trying to do it by myself. Yay! Not smart. But basically, the whole bonnet is only held on by 4 nuts, which are a 12mm head. So you just take them off, and then you can actually just take it off. That's the only things which are holding it on, the hinge. And then outside of that, you've got the bump stop on near the latches, and then just the latches, and that's it. It's really, really easy. So hope you enjoyed this. It's, again, not that informative because there's not really too much to it, and there's not all that much to kind of fix and things like that. Right, so need to finish up the bonnet. Pretty good currently, but we need to sort this weather sealing out, which you can see. Well, you might be able to see it. It pokes out a little bit here, isn't good there. Kind of comes out a little bit here again, and isn't good over here. So I'm going to remove it, show you what I did, remove it, and then we're going to 3M tape it. And then there's a few other bits and pieces that I need to sort out, but I can't actually sort them out now. So all I'm going to do is just show you what they are. Pretty basic, actually, nothing too major. Really, really happy with the bonnet. Oh, they look good. So it all actually works as it should. Got latch as it comes up, latch hole, all pretty decent to be fair. So latch came on quite nice. Obviously one thing to be aware of is that this is just moulded into fiberglass, much in the same with this. This just needs a pop clip, which I've got ordered. That's not really a big deal for now. Pop clip just goes in there, which stops it rotating, but this is the right length out. So literally all the latches work. And for those concerned about this popping up when driving, I've actually got bonnet pins on the way as well, which will probably be drilled into, I don't know really, somewhere around here. I'll drill them in. There's some support beams, well not support beams, but there's some strong metal structures here, so I'll do it into that. Now one of the major things which isn't done, and this is one of the big flaws with this bonnet actually, is these are in the wrong place. So these are obviously the windscreen washers. They are in the wrong place ever so slightly, and I don't know why. Maybe this is the right place for people in the States. Oh, honestly I don't know, but obviously as you can see, that there does not line up with that there, so not a big deal. I'm actually going to cut the back of this and just 3M tape it on with VHB, so very high bond tape, and then that will fix up really, really nicely. Not a big deal, really easy to fix actually. And what I've done with the excess hose is I've just wired it through into there. So easy fix, not a big deal, really, really decent. Now the other thing is just this. So I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you should be able to see it now. So this is just the weather stripping, which I drilled some holes, which weren't very good, so my bad, but pretty easy to do. You just pop these out, and I can just remove these clips. Don't even know if you can see that, to be honest. Remove these clips, and I'm just going to 3M tape it on. So we're going to do that now. Clean this up with the iso propyl alcohol, put it on, and then that's part of it done. Right, so here it is. As you can see, I've actually cut it shorter. It's chopped here, and obviously chopped over here, because there's another bit which comes down out and around, but there's no provisions for it on the bonnet. And it's not a design flaw in the bonnet itself, it's because where you have the vents, that's why. Really not a big deal. I'm going to keep these clips. These work really nicely. It also saves me having to put a bit round like through over here, because this actually holds really nicely. So the plan actually is just to remove all of these clips. Super easy, they just pop out, and 3M all the way along the front, which will stay really nice. This is the tape I'll be using. It's 3M VHB. Really good tape, like super strong. And shout out, this will be another video coming soon. My headlights are not too bad, but you know, they're still a bit yellow, and I don't know, I thought I'd try it out. Something to do during lockdown, I guess. Right, so let's get to it. Let's remove this. Let's clean it up with some isopropyl alcohol, just to get all the crap off. Just waxy grease remover, really. So it's just a way to prep for this to bond properly. So let's get to doing that. So it's always good if you can to reuse some weather stripping and stuff like that. It really does help. It serves a purpose. So yeah. Should have made the bloody clips. Shout out to the clips that don't want to disappear into the ether. So I'm just going to give this a few sprays down, just to make sure it's fully done. So you want the surface really prepped, ready for that tape, as prepped as you possibly can. I mean, that's, yeah, pretty gross to be honest. But I will say this, guys, I really like that bonnet. I think really good manufacturer. I will say, like, it is actually just a knockoff Chinese brand, but I've got some thoughts on that. I think Cybon basically just do the same thing. I think they buy some knockoff Chinese brand and pass it off as their own, because they come in the same bloody boxes. So one's just got Cybon on and the other does not. So yeah, pretty certain of that actually. Right. So I'm going to do this in chunks, I think. So kind of 2, 3, I don't know, 4, 5 inch chunks. Just in various spots along here. And then it should be good, hopefully. Thinking it will be anyway. One can only hope, right? I'm going to do quite a big one right in the middle, I think. And then, yeah, I'll do that to there. Yeah, stop that there. So we'll do one real big one in the middle, and then another one over here. Still looks a little bit grimy, but I have cleaned it as much as I can. I think there's, oh no, I've run out of tape. No, it's not cool. Okay, right, well, that's not cool. Deceptive, it looked like I had more tape. Yeah. It looks like I've got more tape, but I don't. Because it's 3M'd to the goddamn surface, isn't it? Oh, nuts. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will cut a little bit off from... Oh no! I've got another tape that I can use. That's really annoying. That's not cool. So I've got this is a clear Gorilla tape, which I just use and put a little bit on there. Didn't really want to use that, to be honest. I don't think this is a bad tape. I just don't think it. I don't know. It's just not the same as the VHB stuff. VHB stuff's really, really good. That is a little bit shit. Never mind. As long as it sticks. It doesn't really have to be uniform, does it? Let's be honest. Right, so what we'll do, we'll get these off, wedge it up, and that should be done. So I'll show you the finished product, because these are a real pain in the arse to actually get the backings off. So I'll just show you the finished product and talk you through whether I think it works or not. Right, so done all that now. Again, should be able to see it because of the light, but it's all nice and flush. And this works quite nicely in here. May need a little bit more tape. Just chuck it up here so it sticks up there. But it's really just the front, isn't it? So quite happy with that. I was planning to do them today, but I can't because I ran out of tape, haven't I? So we'll have to call this a day and say that it's basically completed. But I'll do another video, just a recap video on this and how this went, and whether I think it's good or not. But overall, really happy with the bonnet. And like I say, this is where there's no provision, so the original weather stripping would have come down. Yeah, there you go, you can see, would have come down and around through here. But because we've got the vents, it won't work. But really good manufacture. I mean, the vents themselves, this is a removable tray, so if anything does get caught in there, you can pop it down and remove it. So really, really happy with that. I think it's really, really good. And I think just the look of it as well is awesome. So let's chuck this down. And again, very, very cool difference to the car. This will match the louvers, and there are some plans to get vented fenders as well. But more importantly, this will match the boot, which I've got, which you guys, you know about. I've done it before. I've done a video on it, but I'm not able to install it. So next video, you'll see, we'll be just cleaning these up. These are a bit yellow. You can see it actually. I think you can see a bit there, and especially yellow if you come from this angle. So just want to clean them up a little bit, make them a bit like new. But there you go.